Holy crap, guys. This is looking ugly. The markets are collapsing yet again today, and we got to break it down. It's currently 11:07 a.m. on the East Coast, and we have the S&P down 1.7%, the Dow's down 1.3%, we have the Russell down 2%, and the Nasdaq's down 2.4%, with the VIX up over 20%. So we got to break it down. So hit the like button, subscribe, join my Patreon down below if you guys want all my moves in the markets, plus more. And you guys could also get 2 stocks from Webull and $50 from M1 Finance, link down below. And with that being said, let's get into it. So take a look, guys. Triple Q collapsed under 378, clearly broke 380. Let's get that straight. It clearly broke 380 under 378, and it filled the entire gap pretty much down to 365 to 367, which was the all-time, or well, actually not the all-time high, but one high from the beginning of October. So this is clearly in free fall right now. Falling knife in full effect again since we broke 380, and if we break under 365, the next gap down would be anywhere from 350 to 355, guys. So the selling at this point does not look like it is done. We're not getting any signs of a relief rally quite yet. And quite honestly, there could be another 4-5% downside from where we are now when it comes to Triple Q. And let's take a look at SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. You guys know that at this point. SPY clearly broke under. Let's zoom in here a bit and see what's going on. We broke under 460, which was a huge support from this morning. And now it seems like it's clearly trying to fill the gap to 450, which was the low point earlier in December and later in December. So if this breaks under 450, guys, let's see together here where the next gap would be. Probably 445. That'd be the next one, I would say, at least. That was resistance late in September. And if 445 were to break, we have a pretty clear-cut support after that at about 430, which I don't think it's going to get that beaten down. Who knows? It might. It very well could, guys. But at this point, just keep an eye out on 450, right? 450, and if we break that, then we'll start taking a look at future levels. And the VIX so far today, guys, is up 20%, which is nuts. The VIX is back over 20 points, which I've told you guys, it seems like every time we crack above 20, we do see a spike momentarily after that. You guys can see back in June, we hit above 20, or actually, no, that was in July. We hit above 20, it went up to 25, and then also in August, we hit above 20, we got all the way to 25. Then back in September, same thing, and you guys remember in late November, early December, this thing went up all the way to 35, the VIX. And just recently, about 3 weeks ago, it went all the way to 2750. So VIX is heating up. Metals are selling off. We're selling off all across the board. And actually, no, silver's up. And if I pull up my Coinbase, by the way, guys, get yourself $10 free from Coinbase down below. Bitcoin is now sitting at 41,000. Ethereum's at 3,000. So these are collapsing. Everything is red right now. And big tech is red as well. Let's pop that up, guys. Let's talk about some big tech names. Apple is down almost 2% so far today. And you guys know Apple, big tech, we're talking Microsoft, Google, Meta, Facebook, Tesla. These companies are massive. And, you know, the top 3, they have such a big weighting overall. I think the top 5 companies, or I forget the amount, I think the big tech names in general, maybe FANG, they make up 30% of the S&P. A group of them make up 30%. I forget if it's FANG or the top 5 big tech names, whatever. All you got to know is the biggest companies make a massive portion of the S&P. They comprise a massive portion of it. And at this point, since Apple's down almost 2%, we're breaking under the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. Google is down about 1.5%, which, full disclosure, I actually bought more Google today. All you guys in my Patreon, you know that. You get all my real-time moves. I bought more Google today. This one's down about 2%, 1.5% today, and it's down about 12% from the recent all-time high. And I have a rule, me personally, guys, whenever one of my best stocks or my favorite holdings out there goes down 10, 15, 20%, I just start nibbling a little bit. And that's kind of what I've been doing with Google again, since I did buy more today, and I actually bought more last week of Google. So let's talk about some other ones. Microsoft, MSFT. Microsoft is now down about 2%. If this breaks under 300, the sell-off will likely accelerate, in my opinion, anywhere between 280 to maybe 290. So keep your eyes on Microsoft. Facebook, also known now as Meta, is completely collapsing under the moving averages. We broke the support of this, what I thought was an ascending triangle, but clearly it's not anymore. We broke under that. Now we're collapsing. We took the lows out from last week. We're trading at about 318. So it seems like Facebook, Meta Platforms here, guys, does want to go back to test the lows from the end of October at about 310, and maybe even the lows from early December at about 300, 301. And let me tell you, if Facebook starts getting under 300 per share again, and we start going 275, 280, I might have to add it back to my portfolio at that point, and we'll see what happens. But at that point, I might have to do so, and I'll let you guys know. Of course, I'll update you guys on what is going on. So what other big tech stocks do we have here? Tesla, TSLA. This one's clearly collapsed as well from $1,200 just a couple of days ago after they reported the record delivery numbers, great delivery numbers from Tesla. They went from $1,200, now they're sitting at about $1,000. So Tesla's down about 17%, and that's just the nature of the beast when it comes down to Tesla, guys. It runs up a ton, and then it could sell off just as much pretty aggressively. That's what we're seeing with Tesla. And when it comes down to some other stocks, we have a lot of banks reporting earnings this week. I believe JP Morgan reports on Thursday or maybe even Friday. JP Morgan's holding up. We have the Trump SPAC holding up today. Look at that, guys. How funny is that? Out of all the stocks that are red, ones that are green are the Trump SPAC, DWAC. We have Intel up, which again, I bought more Google today. I also bought more Intel today, which is great. Intel is clearly, guys, when you're looking at a stock that is holding up nicely, and it's not a BS stock like the Trump SPAC or some other stocks that might be up. But if it's a legitimate stock like Intel and it's moving up in a day where the markets are collapsing, growth stocks are getting hit, that should be a sign to you, and it sure is a sign to me that this is a safety stock. Not saying that it's never going to go down, because it will go down if the overall markets get hit. But in times of turmoil, the fact that it's up a little bit, investors are viewing it as a kind of a stock that could weather the storm, a safety stock, quote unquote, even though it could go down, and a safe haven stock. That's what people are looking at it as. You know, it's undervalued. The PE is very low. They pay a nice dividend. So if we do see a rocky market in 2022, we're going to be getting a dividend. That's how people are thinking. So Intel's doing well, and some other stocks, JD's doing well, believe it or not. You know, the Chinese company JD.com, and we have a lot of other stocks that are not doing well. We have GameStop. It seems like the meme stocks in general are coming back down to earth. They're still very overvalued by traditional metrics, but they're coming down a ton. I mean, GameStop and AMC, I mean, look, GameStop was $344 back in June. Now it's down to $120. The stock's down 65%. We have AMC. AMC was $77. Now it's at $21. This stock is down 73%. So these are coming down to earth. A lot of the spec money is flooding out. And this is because of the Fed. The Fed being more hawkish. People are going to cash. They're buying more safe investments, which kind of ties into what I said with Intel just a second ago, guys. So overall, I don't want to go too long in this video. Hope you guys found some value in it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and feel free to join my Patreon. If you guys want all my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, more access to me throughout the day, plus more, and early access to YouTube videos. That is all on Patreon, link down below, or you guys can go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. That's StockSurfest.com/Patreon. Make sure to also get your 2 stocks from Webull. Those are valued up to $1,600. All you have to do is use my link, deposit any amount of money. We each get 2 stocks, and you all could get $50 from M1 Finance. Use my link, deposit $100 with M1 Finance. We each get 50 free bucks guaranteed to invest with. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out.